Climbing rank in Marvel Rivals is already a pain, and doing it alone, it feels impossible, unless you're playing this guy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Star-Lord might look like a B-tier DPS, and I'm telling you right now, he's secretly the best duelist in the game. And today, I'm proving it. I went from barely surviving in Platinum to dropping 30 bombs in Diamond lobbies, and I did it using one character. Not Scarlet Witch, not Wolverine, not Magneto. I used the Space Cowboy himself. Peter motherfucking Quill.
Star-Lord. Who?
Let's be real, Star-Lord doesn't look like the type of hero you build a team around. He doesn't heal, he doesn't shield, he doesn't teleport across the map. That's why most people look past him. They want flash, they want big ults, they want to feel powerful. And here's what they don't realize. Power in Marvel Rivals isn't about how many explosions you make, it's about control. And Star-Lord is all about control. Star-Lord's element guns are some of the most consistent weapons in the game. 40 shots, no bloom, no recoil, just laser straight beams of pressure. You can delete squishies from across the lane before they even know where you are. And when you're accurate, it's like you're cheating. But the thing is, they don't hit hard like Iron Man. They don't have the burst of Scarlet Witch. So you have to be smart. You have to track, you have to position, you have to move. You're not just a DPS, you're a surgical assassin. And let me say it like this, you can't duel if you're dead. And mobility is what keeps Star-Lord alive longer than anyone else. His stellar shifts gives you 2 quick dashes, each one reloading your guns instantly. And more importantly, each one gives you invincibility frames. You can dodge an entire Scarlet Witch ult if you time it just right. You can fake one direction, dash the other, and literally just shit on anybody you fight. But his real power, yeah, it's them jetpacks. That's everything. You can float mid-fight, shoot downward, peek over rooftops, chase kills, and straight up ignore half the terrain. Half the roster can't even look up fast enough to shoot you. You're an aerial menace. The reason Star-Lord works so well is because of how smooth his flight flow. Here's what a typical duel looks like. You slide into range, spraying headshots, you hit a reload, dash back. They're chasing you, you're already in the air, raining fire. They finally get close, boom, you pop your E, and light them up and burn damage. You start to panic, retreat, you reload, dash forward, and finish them off. Everything just clicks. It's a loop. Shoot, reposition, punish. And if you mess up, you got your escape. You always got an option with Star-Lord. Now his E, I feel like people sleep on and they don't know how to use at all. They think it's a zoning tool. Nah, it's really a counter tool. When someone gets cocky and jumps you, hit them with that E. Stay in their face and let that hit burn their HP alive. You don't even need aim. You just need to exist near them and they'll start panicking. And especially if they're grouped up, now you're doing extra damage. But now everybody knows how OP his ult is if you do it right. This is where the fun begins, bro. It's clearly unstoppable and it's almost an insta-kill. You faster reload, faster fire rate, and less downtime. You basically turn into a flying turret and it's not an exaggeration. Pair it with your rockets and then you're in the air, you're floating around the map, raining bullets, reloading instantly, and never touching the ground. Star-Lord isn't about brute force. He's an opportunity. You don't just run into fights. You circle around. You poke from angles, you wait until their cooldowns are gone, and then you go in. It's death by 1,000 cuts. You don't win by one-shotting people. You win by being the last one standing. You're not playing checkers, you're playing airborne chess. Here's why Star-Lord is solo Q demon. He doesn't rely on tanks. He doesn't need babysitting from supports. He creates his own space, wins his own fight, and make plays by himself. When your team's trolling, you're still alive. When your support goes AFK, you can still win duels. When everyone's blaming each other, you're off in the sky, carrying quietly. Other heroes need setups, you don't. You just need you. But right here, here's the flip side. Star-Lord is not easy. He's unforgiving. You miss your shots, you lose. You use your dashes way too much, you're dead. You're in the air way too long, you're a free kill. That's why not everyone's playing him. It's why his pick rate is low, and it's why you should start grinding him now before everyone figures him out. Because when you finally master his rhythm, you start looking at other duelists like they're NPCs. People always say, is it Wolverine better for 1v1s? Yeah, if you like button mashing. Is it Rocket safer? Sure, if you just want to sit back and wait all game. Is Magneto more meta? Only if you're building your comp around him. But Star-Lord, he literally needs no help. He doesn't need meta. He just needs you to be cold. If you smart, confident, and consistent, you can cook anyone. So yeah, I mean, call him basic, call him mid-tier, call him a low pick rate hero, but Star-Lord is everything you want in a duelist. Speed, damage, freedom, control, and when you learn him properly, you'll never want to play anyone else again. If you made it this far, I want to know who's the most underrated hero in Marvel Rivals. Drop their name in the comments, and I might cover them next. And hey, if you're still watching, you're basically obligated to hit that like button.
Yeah, I woke up
me I'm a fiend. You look at his life, it ain't what it seems. I'm running the pack, to the